G'day guys and welcome, my name is Michael and I am the DeadAussieGamer and welcome to episode 7 of season 2 of Minion Quest, our D&D 5th edition adventure that follows the tale of several monsters from the town of Robinswood and their friend the hero Thaddius Valiance as they journey to try and find a cure for their friend Stickyfingers' current petrification. Now, when last we left off, they had finally managed to make it to the Iceborne Furrows, but as we will find out today, they were not alone in their journey from the Vildraven Vale. Something with sinister eyes has its sights set upon the group since season 1, so sit back, relax and enjoy as we join Brick, our Orc Barbarian, Ray, our Hollow Cleric, Manfred, the Manticore Wizard, and Thaddius Valiance, the human bard paladin, in today's episode entitled The Winter Warg Returnth. Enjoy. When last we left our adventure, the group had managed to head into the Iceborne Furrows in the shadows of the icy crown of the frozen north. They prepared themselves after this long journey to scale the side of this mountain, but found themselves a small respite in the form of a small outpost manned by a series of dwarves and humans who had been claiming to fight against the evil forces of Countess Vladislav. The winter wolves, the trolls, the giant winged beasts that strike at night, balked at the sight of this band of brave individuals. But our group was not, of course, well, our group apparently was welcomed, but they found out that that was not to be the case. Thaddius was stolen away in the middle of the night by the members of the Watch, who dragged him out into the fields and attempted to sacrifice him, killing him in order to, well, quite frankly, repent for working with the devilish, villainous monsters he found himself in the company of. So, as Thaddius tried to fight for his own life, another predator stalked in the woods, a familiar one to at least some of you, a winter wolf with feathers and tar matted to their fur, with lovely bald spots where it had been torn from its flesh. The winter warg, whom Brick threw into a big thing of tar and feathers, has come back for revenge.
I think I'd remember that.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
The Winter Wolf made short work of the members of the Watch, and it now has come to rest, searching for that which he seeks most. The bastard who took his fur and took his pride, Brick the Barbarian. The scene opens. Thaddius, your singing voice has caused the Winter Wolves to stop momentarily. Back several hundred feet away in the camp, you can hear the sounds of Thaddius's singing voice blowing across the winter's breeze. Ray and Brick, the two of you are standing pretty much on the edge of the outpost, convinced that Thaddius had gone mad and murdered the people who had shown you such hospitality, that he had slain in cold blood the dwarf who shared his food with you, who shared the warmth of his tents. Not in that way, but, you know, in a way. We begin the scene with Brick and Ray looking out over the darkness, seeing only the flickering lantern and the silhouette of Thaddius in the distance.
Now he's singing to get off on it. What a creep.
Look, I'm sure there's a reason he murdered all those people. It doesn't... I mean, maybe he's got a magic sword or something. Like his brother?
Well, I mean, well, let's be cautious, all right? Because I'm not having any more Valiances turn people to stone. Not on my watch.
Yep. Sure, Brick.
Right. Manfred, further up inside, you have awoken Chief Talawan. Chief Talawan is has grabbed his hammer and is racing after you towards Brick and Ray. Manfred, you see them up ahead.
What's the hold up? Where's everything?
Oh, sorry.
Like,
you scared.
That's okay. I have pretty bad bed hair this time of night.
You're bold.
bald.
We
Did you
got
leave it? Did you leave it behind?
Can I see what's going? I'm gonna roll me a perception to see if I can see what's going on down the hill.
Nice.
So we did
Very
hear
well.
him singing, though, right?
Yes, all of you heard him singing.
Okay. And that was in
He's
what
gonna
language?
try and block Chief Tolowan's view, like nothing to see.
And that was in what language that he sung?
Italian Elvish.
It was
Elvish.
Who are the Italians in my world? In my world, I guess Italian would be Gnomish.
Sick. All right.
I diddly squat.
So I understood that.
All right. Thaddius, you are in the
Oi.
middle of the field. 3 immense winter wolves look out over you. As soon as you stop singing, they growl. Grrr.
That was meant to charm you.
They're charmed.
Oh, good. Oh, excellent. Well, wolves, go away. I don't like you. Oh, I do like you. You're cool. You have a Russian accent. It's amazing. But go. Like you need to pee. Leave this place and pee on the nearest tree. That's really far. There's probably a tree right over there. I can't see on this map right now. Go, leave. Be free of this place.
You are aware that charm is not a Jedi mind trick.
I was not. No, that was what I was trying to do. Thank you for picking that up.
Look, you, strange singing tin can,
Thank you.
are amusing.
Oh, thank
And
you.
for that, we shall not eat you.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's good. So you'll run off?
But you will move out of our way.
Mm.
For we wish to feast on orcish flesh.
On what? Orcish flesh? Well, it's why? I mean, don't. Like, that's probably bad.
No, he's talking to himself. He's gone crazy.
You see the one without fur kind of like growl a little bit deeply. He then mutters something under his voice. You can't hear it.
Oh, okay. Why can't we all be friends? You know? Why don't we just get along?
This is because you are cool, but others not so cool.
Says the one on the right.
Fair enough. But you know how you could be even
much.
cooler? By seeking the passive approach. By seeking forgiveness.
Make a persuasion check.
Yes, I would. If I had Fantasy Grounds open. But in classic Ben fashion, it's still trying to load. I'll roll a virtual dice. On my phone.
Yeah, you want.
I will bring a D20 with me.
Persuasion. Oh,
D20. Oh, you'll roll. Okay, that's fair.
you get a 16.
That's good. Plus my persuasion modifier, which is +3.
All right. Let's see how these guys go. Oops. I did too many.
That's
but
pretty good.
that is yeah. Okay, so you got a 16, 19, 14, 16. Okay.
Okay.
So one of them is kind of like,
Listen, boss, I think maybe we should.
should, and then you hear them both grrr, and that one shuts right up. The one at the front says,
I don't have time for this. His scent is near. My teeth will find him. Move, tiny creature, or I will show you what true coolness means.
and you watch as like this frigid rime drool sort of drops to the ground and turns into an icicle before it hits the ground. He steps
Ew.
forward to move past you.
I, despite not wearing much or having a shield, I'm going to attempt to block him.
You stand literally like at full height. You're at about his eye level. He's still got like a good shoulder length above you as you stand fervently against him. Ray, Brick, Manfred, you all can see now stepping into the flames this huge winter wolf
Oh,
with missing fur.
Brick.
It's a giant poodle. I didn't know that Manfred, you're all right. Manfred, what's wrong? He's poisoned. Thaddius! Does your evil know no bounds?
I'll look at the wolf,
God.
even though I'm probably shaking from the cold. Totally. And I'm gonna be like, I'm afraid I can't let you hurt my friends. That's not. No, if you really are cool, you'll leave them alone.
Can we see all three, or just the main one?
You just see the main one. The large winter wolf leans over you and says,
What a pity.
Brick, Ray, Andrew, what are you guys doing anything?
Ray's going to run to stand next to Thaddius.
Yeah.
Can't really do
All right.
much.
Now, keeping in mind, 200 yards away. What's your?
That's right. The map's not accurate.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. So how fast can you travel?
By the way, where is
30,
the map? Just real
60
quick.
with dash.
Does everyone have it? Oh, look, there's a map.
So what was your
60
flight
with
speed, Ray?
dash.
What's that?
60.
60. All right. So you're about halfway.
Are we in initiative, or are we just doing what we're doing at the moment?
Kind of doing what you're doing at the moment. It's just
Okay,
more.
well, I was protecting Ray, so I'll follow Ray.
All right. What's your run speed?
The same, I imagine. 30, so 60 dash. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Manfred.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow as well. I'm assuming Talawan's gonna come along with.
Yep. Wait up. Oh, why did I pick a maul as a weapon?
I don't know.
You watch as as the giant winter wolf looks like it's about to take a bite out of Thaddius, then stops and smells the air.
Oi,
He
shut your
looks-
mouth.
And a grin cleans over its jaw as it turns and says,
He's here.
and they wait until Brick, you, Ray, Manfred, and Chief Talawan show up.
Oh, sick.
He looks to you and says,
We meet again.
Yep. I remember you. Good to see you again. Not good to see you. Right, who's this one?
You do not recall my visage?
No, of course I do. You're the one with the no, not really. No.
I am Hildegarn,
Oh, that clears things up.
Chief, Alpha of the Pack, from Castle of Ladislaw. We met not but a few months ago, and you insignificant wretch, threw me into a pit of despair and left me for dead.
That does sound like something I'd do, to be fair. But look, you're alive now, so
Yes, much to your disappointment, I'm sure, but I have come to take my pound of flesh, quite literally.
I don't know what that means. Did you help Thaddeus? Are you in cahoots with Thaddeus? Thaddeus, explain yourself.
Oh, they tried. These people tried to kill me, and then these wolves showed up. It's really been an awful night. I really hope I'm dreaming. I'm also in my underwear. That's really not funny, though.
So the wolves are good.
No. Well, I don't know. They're trying to eat you, are they? I don't know. Did you do something bad?
Maybe did I? I mean, it sounds like me. He said a month ago. How am I supposed to remember who he is? Yeah, I'm just looking at Ray and Manfred, like super confused. Like, am I supposed to know who this dude is?
Brick, this is the one from the time with Chicken Brick. You remember
Oh
that?
yeah. Dumb
Don't,
dog.
no, oh my god.
All right. We're gonna roll into initiative on that one.
Yeah, what did
Why?
you expect?
Weird.
I didn't expect anything. All right. As we fly into initiative.
I've already forgotten his name.
All right. The Winter Wolves will absolutely go first. All right. As the Winter Wolf runs forward, it basically jumps out and will basically ignore Thaddius and go straight for Brick.
Yeah. Can I get an attack of opportunity when he moves past me?
You are unarmed.
Can I punch him in the face?
Punch it.
Well, I don't know. Does that work in Dungeons and Dragons? I know in Pathfinder you can't make.
It is. He can make an unarmed attack. Technically, it's when the creature moves past you, but you said the map's not accurate. So I mean,
No, he will have to move past you in order to do that. So yeah, okay, sure. Go ahead. You can make an attack of opportunity.
Well,
But the damage.
can I
is
just
only
attempt? Can I just
one.
attempt to like hold it? I don't necessarily have to attack it. Can I just try and hold it down? Like, no, I'm not letting you move.
Like grapple him?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can try to grapple him.
I will try. And by me, I mean you, because I don't have access to fantasy grounds right now.
All right. So let's see. An athletics check.
Do it,
All right,
Daddy.
you got an
That's not
18.
bad. That's not
Hell
bad.
to the yeah.
It's not bad.
Oh, but we don't know yet. Come on,
Okay.
Thaddeus, save me.
I got you,
yourself.
Brick.
Redeem yourself from killing all the villagers that were super nice.
I'll try and hold it down, and I'll just be like, "I said you're not attacking my friends."
Oh, that didn't work.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
He kind of walks with you attached.
Oh no.
Doing the toddler thing, like hanging on the leg, like
Yeah. I don't say no. Stop.
All right,
Sit.
I'm going to consume one of my advantages
Oh no.
for this attack,
Oh,
as I'm going to bite Brick.
yeah, go on.
ooh, certainly does.
That'll hit me.
One.
All right, it bites you for 12 points of damage,
Ah,
Ouchie. Ouchie.
and that's
bad
just
doggy.
it just basically grabs onto you and starts shaking you left and right. The other Winter Wolves kind of stay in formation at the moment, not really doing anything. Manfred, you're up next.
Boy, I got a wolf hanging off my shoulder.
You got hold of him, or is he sort of just like shake him a bit and then drop him at the moment?
Yeah, it's kind of dropped him at the moment.
Okay.
All right, what do you do?
Save me, guidance, Grandpa.
Jesus, thought we'd forgot about that one.
I've just been waiting for the perfect time to bring it back up.
Okay, I am going to cast disguise self on myself to make myself look like Brick.
Good. Do it.
Don't do that. Oh.
What?
All
Why?
right.
I could take a hit. It'll be fine. One,
Sure,
and
sure,
give
why
you enough
not?
time to hit him back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Well, let's see if they realize that an orc doesn't normally have wings. And I'm going to take off and start like trying to fly up and into the no along this ridge. Oh wait, I'm not close enough. I'm going to fly up next to Brick and basically try and distract somehow.
All right.
And
What
I'm
would
going
you
to get
like
murdered real
to do for a
bad.
distraction? I mean, I appreciate the I do it somehow, but I'll need a little bit more.
All right, I am basically just going to whack it across the muzzle with my staff, like I'm berating a bad puppy with a newspaper.
Wow. Oh, it is a puppy. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
I was like, don't hurt puppies. Yeah.
I definitely
And-
like the I definitely like the balls on this one. All right.
It is a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. I'm leaning into a really bad idea because all my good ideas don't work, so I'm hoping the opposite for this. All right, I'm going to try and hit it with a stick. I miss. Yeah!
All right.
Sword.
You hit it with a stick. As you do so, you hear this solid, and then there's this moment of almost unbridled anger that seems to wash over the that seems to wash over this guy as he basically watches you for a moment. What did you hit him with, like, specifically?
My staff. So basically just a wooden stick on the nose.
Okay, is it a magic staff in any kind of way?
You tell me. You gave it to me last season. I assume so. I hope so.
All right, he's gonna take it from you, and he's just gonna put it in his
fair.
teeth and just and just bite down incredibly hard on it as he bites and snaps it in twain.
Oh, but you gave this to me last season. It's mine.
I'm taking better care of it.
I should have.
Drop it. Drop
It's
it.
doing that wrestle thing with a pup. It's like.
No. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean he grabs it in his mouth. I mean he looks at you with one paw, grabs it from you, and just.
Oh.
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay, for my bonus action on my free action, I wee myself slightly.
What? So he stood up on two like back legs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does he have opposable thumbs?
No.
that's a ball of
Even
move.
more impressive. Yeah.
Jeez. Who are these dogs?
Why are these random dogs so good? I mean, they're just dogs, right? Just poodles.
They're definitely not some sort of lycanthrope then? What's good? Okay. Again, yeah, pee dribbling slightly down my leg. I hope like hell I'm going to go for, distract him with smell now. Can it be
like,
Ray's
"Whoa, this
turn
is
now?
my
'Cause
territory."
I'm scared of what's going to happen next.
All right, next up we've got Ray. Ray?
You're muted.
You're
Good man.
muted. You're muted.
Why am I
Ray.
muted? Am I okay now?
You're good now.
That was weird. How long have I been muted for? So I'm going to attempt to talk to the wolves, but I'm also going to cast blindness.
Please put it on me so I don't see how badly I'm about to get mauled.
No, onto the main dude.
All right. You're casting it on the main guy. All right, so you should be able to drag the saving throw onto him. Yep, beautiful. He's blind.
Nice.
Nice.
Great.
Beauty.
And Ray's just going to say, look, you fell in a pit. Why are you being so dramatic?
Fair.
Seems like a lot of hate for just falling in a pit. I mean, Brick fell in the same pit and literally forgot about it.
No?
I am not some dullard orc. And I will not let a slight against the chief captain of the castle's guard be taken so lightly as to be forgotten.
Well, as you said, he's an idiot, right? So by your own logic, you can't expect an idiot to remember, right? So how about we owe you a favor?
Well, he's blind,
Mm.
so he's definitely listening.
In fact, his listening's even better than it's ever been.
And here I sneak away.
Oh, and that's
You
it.
just
Yeah,
gave
you
him
just
daredevil
turn around
powers.
and you sneak. All right. Cool. Well, I guess we'll leave that there. Brick, it is your turn.
So I see Ray turning blind, and I'm gonna go, bad doggy, no talking back. I said sit. I'm gonna try and intimidate him.
Love it.
All right.
And at advantage because he's blind,
Well, no, disadvantage because he can't see you.
But he can
No.
hear you.
They can hear me.
No, I know.
I'm
I'm
deaf.
joking.
Yet.
I will. I know it's. Oh wait, does rage give it? I was going to say a rage. I don't know if that gives advantage to intimidation though.
No, I don't think it does.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't have an advantage, do I? Or do I?
You do
You
not
got
have
one?
an advantage.
I have one.
Oh yes, you do.
I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Ah, 15. 15 to intimidate. That's all I'm doing. I'm just telling him to stop and sit.
All
Like
right.
a good dog.
15, eh?
Is he a good boy? We're gonna find out.
Gonna
Oh,
find out.
yeah, you will find out in a moment. You
He's-
attempt to intimidate him as you begin to sort of shake your fist and say that to him.
I got my axe.
Thaddius, it is your turn.
Beautiful. Well, now that he's blind, now I'm gonna try and like restrain him, like kind of. His head's probably really massive, but I'm gonna at least try and kind of put my hand around his neck and just kind of be like, no moving. You're not gonna hurt my friends.
Muzzle the bad dog.
Stop it. Stop it right
Yeah.
now. All right.
I've disciplined enough dogs.
Make an athletics check.
Yes, Mike, you do that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. I'll have you know, it's still downloading, but it is progressing. So Fantasy Grounds is coming soon.
What are you talking about, Ben? You're on Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah.
All right. That is a 15.
Yay!
He's
No.
going to roll with disadvantage because he's bland.
Yay!
Nice. Nice, Ray. Nice.
He's going to get a 9. So you do grapple. him.
Yeah. I
Blind?
said stay. Yeah.
All right.
Sick.
Nice.
The Winter
Nice.
Wolf is super angry
Fair enough.
Do it
and
again.
is pretty much going to turn and bite. The second Winter Wolf turns and looks like it's about to rip at Thaddius as well.
Oh,
When all of a sudden,
Oh no.
the Winter Warg transforms.
oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
And stepping in front of the Winter Warg, you
Where is
see.
that tiny thing?
You can zoom in on it, but let me.
I cannot see,
Oh.
please.
Maybe
Make
you
it big.
can.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Mm.
So you see a beautiful pale-skinned individual, a woman with hair that seems to be a mix of blue with streaks of, with white with streaks of blue in it. She looks to be dressed in kind of almost like fur hides that are made of wolf skin. Yeah. All right. That's the Winter Wolves. The blind one is going to still try and attack Thaddius though. 'Cause I don't see why he wouldn't. He's at disadvantage because he's blind.
Beauty.
Eat this.
No.
Can make a save.
Oh,
each turn
natural
for that.
one! Tumbles and he is now prone on the floor as he's trying to turn and bite onto Thaddius.
Cool.
All right, we then go to Manfred.
All right, I'm gonna fly up next to it. Oh, sorry, yeah, walk up next to it. I'm close enough here. And like,
You, person inside there, get out.
and just like poking it with the remnants of one half of the remnants of my staff. It's like,
Oi, person inside the wolf, get out here.
Like a pinata, if you whack it, it'll come out.
no, I'm just poking it. It's just to get
Really?
its attention. Not.
No,
don't break through.
Well, you definitely have its attention. To
Beautiful.
clarify, it is not a it is not a human in a suit, but
We
yeah,
don't
you
know
poke
that.
the giant wolf.
I
Ah.
am quite literally poking the wolf. This is
Look at bear claw hands.
That is.
She must be American because she's got a right to bear arms. I'm not
Well,
proud.
I'm
of
out.
it. Yeah, fair. Good point. Good.
It's a good game. We got a season and a half. Now we're out.
Yeah.
That's it. Time to draw it
Good
out.
run, everyone.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Mimi,
I'm going to try and like poke it, and I'm trying to this wouldn't really be
Intimidate.
This is not intimidating though. I'm poking it with a stick.
That's intimidating, isn't it?
It's not. It's not really
Taunting?
persuasion either.
who knows what this is at this point?
You know what? I'm going to try and make this a little more intimidating. I'm just going to start poking it with the sort of the more jagged side of the stick.
Make a history check.
Historically, how many people have poked a giant wolf and
Make-
survived?
Make an attack at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, sure. Can't get any worse than the rest of this idea.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, that's
That's
fair.
it's a broken improvised weapon.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, I probably should have attacked it. Would that have hit it if I'd actually rolled it on it?
Yeah, probably, but try again.
Oh no.
No, that's fair.
Look,
Well,
if
it's
you can't,
fine,
if
it's
you can't,
just,
if you can't hit the token, you can't hit the creature.
That's fair. I didn't.
Oh.
No.
All right.
Seems
So,
about
yeah.
right.
Moo.
But yeah, I'm just basically like trying to poke it, get its attention, and basically just like talking to it, just like,
Go on, transform, get out of there, come face us as you're in your truest form.
You definitely get its attention. That I can guarantee you. But
Mhm.
beyond that, not a lot. All right, Ray, you're up next.
Ray is so confused as to what is happening. Look, I'm not even going to use any spells. This is just sad at the moment. That poor chicken wolf is just prone and blind on the floor.
We're beating up an old
Yeah.
man.
At this point, but Manfred still can't hit it even when it's prone and blind. Ray's just going to try and talk to him again. And just say, look, as I said, I'm happy to owe you a favor. Obviously, you've been slighted, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
We have business with your lady. Probably, I wish we had time to speak to you when we wanted to. Think back. I did try to feed you those people before you were being completely irrational.
You can make a persuasion check if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
14.
Cool. You definitely feel like your words are not getting through to this thing. The
Mm.
other the female that transformed into the humanoid creature, she seems to be, kind of looks like they're capable of reason. This disheveled mad wolf thing definitely seems to be a lot more aggressive than the others. And it seems to be almost focused on Brick entirely. The blindness in itself is obviously something that it's sort of like even being blinded hasn't stopped it from going mad and trying to go for the kill. as it
So
were.
kind of getting the impression, I think, especially like Ray's all cool with vengeance. Vengeance makes a lot of sense. But I assume from this, it's not like she's not speaking logically. I assume she's getting the feeling that this is just not going to work. Like he's not just going to listen. Like there's no point in reasoning.
Hmm.
Is that kind of the
Yeah.
wolf vibe? Yeah. In which case, is it possible to hold a spell until he makes an attack?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll hold Sacred Flame
Very well.
until he attacks one of the
Small, dull
comrades.
flame
Or
begins
attempts to,
glow in your
yeah.
hand. Yeah. All right, Brick, you're up next.
I see this undisciplined dog in front of me. I see Thaddius flip it and telling it to sit, and it didn't because it's a bad dog. I see Ray reasoning with it, and it doesn't. And then I hear Thaddius say the word pinata, And I lose all sense as I grab my axe. I jump up in the air and I yell, "Pinata!" I am raging reckless. I want that candy.
You have advantage on your flip.
I mean, advantage, so I won't reckless. And I have friends. Has anyone heard it? Has anyone heard it yet?
No.
No. All right, so I don't have my thingy, but I do have advantage.
What do you do? Even without the rage, because he's prone.
Yeah, and because he's blind and everything else.
Poor puppy.
Nah, he's gonna be a dead puppy soon. Don't worry.
Really?
Also, yes. Also, yes, Ryan. Before you forget, yes, you were also using a broken improvised weapon, so you had 2 disadvantages. All right. That's a solid hit.
That's 15 damage.
Very nice.
Wait, what the hell is it concentrating on?
Who knows? You don't know these things.
Oh wait, that is player knowledge,
Yeah,
not character knowledge.
I was aiming for anywhere close to its head because Thaddius is holding that down, and
Yeah.
I remember from as a kid, if you hit the appendages, that's where the candy comes out easiest.
All right, you do. You
whacking.
smack him square on the nose. His nose cuts open and bleeds. The Thaddius,
Blood candy.
That's
As
weird
he's-
candy.
still thrashing about.
So I kind of
Weird
like
candy.
slightly tighten the grip around his doggy throat. I'm sorry, dog.
Athletics
Ben,
check.
sorry.
I am.
But
legend.
I'll do that, but then I'll look at it and I'll say, I know you haven't responded well to the words that we've said, but this is your final warning. You don't run away now. Brick, myself, everyone here, we will hurt you. So this is your final warning. Not, I will punch you in the face. What do you do? Make a persuasion check.
Maintain the grapple.
Yes, yeah.
Do so.
So he's not. Oh.
Well, no. You have to maintain it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, but he's not responding to what I said.
Well, it depends on what you do. I mean, if you don't manage to maintain him, then you might just say, "No, I'm going to eat you."
Okay. Is a strength save?
No,
Is-
athletics check.
Athletics. Okay. 1 sec. Those guys may have been open,
pup
but
didn't
Ben
move.
wasn't ready. Do I want to use my advantage? No. Okay.
Do you use advantage?
Why would you need it?
Why would I need it with a roll like that?
Yeah, still didn't beat it.
It still didn't beat it, did it?
I'll bodically inspire myself, and everything will be fine.
Did not. All right. Yes, you do not manage to hang on to it as you're making this threat. It sort of stands up as it does so. You're kind of yes, I will punch you in the face.
I'll do it. I swear.
As it sort of stands up, it is definitely at full height. Excellent. It is. It basically is. It's still blinded. Actually, no, it hasn't rolled its fort save. Didn't roll it last time either. I'm gonna roll its fort save or con save.
Ben,
Oh yeah, it is no longer blinded.
Yeah, girl.
you should inspire someone.
Now, what to do?
Gotcha,
Use
fam.
Brick right in front of it. All right, I'm gonna eat another one of my advantages, and he's gonna go for Brick again.
Which one?
The one with the wings, or the one that's
Well,
hitting his neck?
the one that smells like Brick because it's got keen senses.
Damn. It's a
To be
sniffer
fair,
dog.
you'd struggle to imitate my scent.
I tried. I peed myself.
Yeah.
That's more Thaddius.
Hey,
Right.
don't think I forgot Ray called me an idiot earlier.
Is our
Brick,
It
collective
hurt me.
piss
sorry.
in our pants too strong a scent that it's throwing it off? We've all
Alright.
pissed our pants.
The Brick, as this thing grabs onto you and starts to shake its head as well, it knocks you to the ground and drags you over the floor a few feet. It seems to be snapping and biting at you, and you can see that the look in its eye is just wild and crazed.
A little
Ray,
help, please.
you had the Sacred Flame readied.
Mhm.
You may blast it if you so wish.
Dex save.
Nice.
As you sort of flame at it, you're trying to avoid Brick while you're casting the flames. It engulfs the wolf as it howls in agony, and you know, you deal how much damage?
Real quick, Mike, on that damage I just took, was it piercing?
Piercing.
I should have taken half with rage.
I think it's all of the above. Oh no, that's right. Yes. Didn't we make a rage thing for you? Don't you have rage? No, we didn't. Okay,
No.
we can make rage at some point. That's fine. So half damage.
Sorry, I rolled it once and I didn't think it came up, but it did. So it was 6 damage, and so I rolled it again and it did another 3. So it should only be 6, not 3.
I see. Okay, cool.
Thank you. Yep.
All right. Done. All right. Yes, the Winter Wolf gets caught with fire. It does not appreciate that in the slightest, and will in turn still continue to attack Brick because it hates Brick. Well, this is what happens when the alpha is out of sorts. Manfred or Brickford?
Brickford, I like it.
Sounds like a convention. What a Brickford this weekend?
I'd go.
Hello?
Bad plan. No.
Okay. Hello.
This is Ryan's thinking face.
It's also your sleeping face. He's not wrong.
Nick,
All right.
do something, wizard.
I'm gonna do something wizardy. I'm actually
Oh my
going to
God.
cast a goddamn spell.
What?
What? Scorching Ray.
Nice,
All right,
nice,
Ray
nice,
is on
nice,
fire.
nice.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
first attack. Oh,
Oh,
All right, flames begin to coalesce around your hand.
just gonna roll the 3 attacks at once and then see what I've got. Second one
You
misses.
should really roll the damage afterwards. So I mean,
Oh, fine. So
Hit,
damage on the first, damage on the one that did hit.
Yep.
Missed on the second one. And
Yep.
third. It's
Nice.
oh my god, I can actually cast spells and be slightly. Oh wow, come on, Ryan, be better.
all right. A series of flaming bolts fire in its direction, 2 striking firm in the flank of the wolf as it continues to snarl. Ray, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action and Sacred Flame this bad boy and hit it with my weapon.
All right. Your sacred weapon begins to manifest and strikes, trying to attack, and it hits.
And
Don't you really be on the actual token?
sorry, I'm clicking the wrong buttons because I'm silly.
All right.
Right, let's try this and Sacred Flame.
Kill the wolf.
Fails again.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I'm loving this day. Nice.
All right. Very well. Brick.
Hit the dumb dog.
Duh.
Yeah, he's still biting me, yeah? Oh, wait, was he biting me? No, he's not at the moment. Well, yeah, I just see like, I'm like, ha, barbecue dog, dumb idiot. Ha!
Can see the spellcaster's actually doing damage.
Yeah, you guys.
All right. So standing up, does that provoke?
No.
Does me standing up? Am I prone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just use half my movement.
Also, it doesn't provoke.
No. I mean, it's up to you. Like, if you want,
do you want?
I'd ask that you didn't, but
Ask nicely.
Crits and nowhere to throw them.
So now that it's bleeding, I have +2 to hits and damage.
All right, make your attack.
Rage, reckless. Let's kill. I look at Manfred and I go, "Let's kill this dumb dog."
You need to do it.
That wasn't advantage for whatever reason.
That hit.
Okay.
Imagine hitting with an 8, Manfred.
Oh, well, if only.
Oh, sorry.
Fine.
He's not.
Ooh, that's a
Oof.
1, but still does 8.
That's decent damage. All
I
right.
hate you so
Continue
much
your
right now.
onslaught as we go to
I
Thaddeus'
love
turn.
you.
So I'll see that Brick
Help me,
like,
please.
did his best, but could have done better. So
Wow.
I'll bardically inspire the man.
How?
You know, sing a song, but can I do that without the old
No.
agreement we made?
It's not for the first
Seduce
time
me.
we make it.
Seduce me, Thaddeus.
Well, looks like we have to get some donations. We'll come back to the song, but he sung a great one, just so you're aware.
An amazing song.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounded so good. I'm so inspired.
Hit him hard
Totally
next time,
people
bud.
would donate so I could hear it again.
The Winter Warg turns and thinks about fleeing. As it does so, it looks at the other two who have turned into humans, looks at you, Brick, and says in a deep, booming voice,
This is not the end. I will be back for you, Brick. And I will drag
Okay.
you into a level of pain that you will never be able to crawl out of.
and he howls and retreats.
What? No. You.
Dear Lord, you
scaredy-
fell in a pit.
You scaredy dog.
He retreats. Oh,
I chase.
is it 50?
I
No.
chase. I'm after.
All right, Brick is running off into the wilderness.
I 100% am.
All right, Thaddeus, make an athletics check.
Oh no. Yep.
Oh boy, you about get grappled, son.
I'm terrified. Oh no.
That's my sister.
Thaddeus, you've been picked up and you're being dragged into the wilderness by a surprisingly strong woman.
Oh my goodness. Can you not? I mean,
You guys see,
Can
you
you
guys see
not?
this happen. Brick's going in one direction, Thaddeus is going in another. What are you doing?
I'll get the dog.
At this point, Chief Salawan shows up.
He was
Oh.
there the whole time. What a
Just
Oh.
like,
Where is it? Where is everyone? Oh, more running. There's a reason why. There's a reason why I travel in a wagon. All right.
I'm running alongside Brick, or probably flying alongside Brick because I don't think my legs are that good.
in either hand, I've got a spear and I'm ready to throw with both of them. Like,
Like,
Brick, don't stab it. Grab your rope and get it ready.
and I'm gonna cast sleep next at the wolf.
Nice.
All right. What's the range on sleep?
Can I throw
90
my-
feet.
Can I throw my spear first?
No.
Sure. You guys will get one action
Okay.
because this dude moves at 100 foot per round.
No.
Oh, boy.
I'm saying can I use my spear first? Because then sleep might work.
Okay. Do it.
Okay, go
Do
on.
you do you, boo.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
what are the chances we run into another pit trap and there's another?
frenzy,
The wolf falls
which
into the
isn't
pit trap,
which
like-
isn't berserker frenzy, but the shark totem frenzy. It's different, but
Yeah,
it's called the same. It's confusing. So +2. I'm using my hook. Thought about it. Hey-ya.
Double
22 to
13s.
hit.
That'll hit. So
I'm-
your spear flies through the air and strikes him in the side.
And then bonus action return.
Yep. Your returning spear returns to your hand.
I love
All right.
you.
All right, now you're going to be using the sleep spell.
I am. I was looking for where I can actually roll it, but I think I just got to gather up dice. There's a number of dice. 5d8.
Make that pup sleep.
All right. This many hit points worth.
You do not have enough hit points.
It goes to
But
the
by
it
2
goes to
hit
the
points.
lowest. The person with the lowest hit points within range, doesn't it?
Oh, does it? I thought it's a maximum of that hit points.
Lowest first falls asleep, and then the remainder goes to the next lowest, and
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you don't have enough hit points for the person, does it work still?
He's got more than that amount. Sorry,
He's got more than 25 hit points left.
Boo! I thought heavy damage would have been done.
has
Then essentially
26.
no. He's got it was 26. I would be so annoyed. Then essentially no, because where he's out of range of hitting us, so it's not going to put me to sleep, thankfully, because that would have been dumb.
All right.
You just go.
Brick, you feel tired.
Who was that? Sorry.
Brick.
Oh no,
What about me?
you feel
Yes.
tired.
I feel tired.
Oh
I've
no,
got
no,
more hit
you're
points than
1 hit
25.
point away from falling asleep from that spell.
I was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I am.
He comes back and nabs you. Meanwhile, Manfred, Brick, you lose sight of the wolf in front of you.
Where'd he
A
go?
blizzard begins to circle and spiral around you, and you're
Manfred, I'm
surrounded
scared.
by a sleet of white.
Hold me.
As the temperature begins to drop, Manfred, you feel something brush against one of your wings.
What was it?
Did you
What
feel
happened?
Rolls by your leg.
Ah! Ow!
You hit Manfred's tail.
that? Ah!
I mean, that didn't hurt me then. Sorry, I'm jumpy.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
And I'm like trying to click my fingers together to get like sparks
you-
from prestidigitation.
As you attempt to light a spark, the wind keeps blowing it out. You try to move in order to find some shelter or find the light from the lantern that was being lit before. I need both of you to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Is it from something that we can see?
No.
Damn it, I don't have advantage.
Save me, dice gods.
That's good. That's
Ooh.
not as good.
Oh,
The
I don't
ground
think I-
beneath you
You have advantages.
falls away, and you slip down this slopey incline, tumbling and rolling and falling over one another. As you do so, you suddenly find yourself airborne as you fall into a rocky crevice. Both of you end up sliding down the ice until the both of you feel your bodies being contorted and tightened as the both of you wedge between two immense slabs of ice. Your bodies unable to move, stuck between each other. You find yourself literally jammed in place.
Brick.
Okay, you two are stuck, but now instead of it being like a sort of a 72-hour later kind of thing, you're kind of like
maybe 127 hours.
yeah 127. that one. You kind of realize that you are very uncomfortably positioned as the two of you are facing each other and disturbingly close. Like you can basically feel the breeze of each other's breaths on your cheeks. Like that's how
No
close you're
kiss.
If we really tried, could we maneuver like back to back?
No.
Oh, damn it! I was gonna be like Ryan. Have you seen The Emperor's New Groove?
I knew who you're going for.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm like,
Brick,
get
Brick.
your- yeah, what?
Less
what?
garlic for breakfast, right? This is,
I don't know. I found it on the ground. I don't know what it was. To be fair,
All right.
get your elbow out of my side. Look, I like
that's not my elbow. I'm pretty sure it's my left knee.
that. Oh, shit, you're a small fella, aren't you?
No, it's just in a bad place.
Can we try and climb out?
The two of you, if you guys have ever watched Avatar, the Last Airbender, the TV show, there's a scene where Sokka gets kind of stuck in the earth, and he's like hands kind of like there, and he's like, yeah, you're kind of like that. You hear some sounds coming from nearby, thunderous footsteps that begin to shake the chasms. You feel the ice sort of moving slightly and sort of squeezing up against you a little bit more. You see nearby the silhouette of what looks to be a Minotaur just
Eddie?
above where you are. It's carrying this giant battle axe,
Oh my god! Please tell me.
and we'll come back to that one.
No, no.
Next, Thaddius, you cry out in pain. Your knee has been twisted. This giant rock has basically hit it. This woman looks like she's being very forceful, but you could probably try and reason with her. It's not too late.
Just kick her.
She mounts you. Well, you know,
Break your knee.
still closed, but she mounts you.
I did Thunderwave before. I'm going
does her hair.
to. I'm going to cast Shatter at 2nd level
Nice.
on her.
You need somatic components for spells, right?
A what?
Somatic components. You need to be able to move to cast.
Hands.
Oh, do you? I assume Shatter was like just a mouth.
Or it tells you if it's verbal.
I have no idea. Let me check.
I will get it.
Oh, who's going to get it first? My phone's on like 2%. I don't know.
If you're on Fantasy Grounds, if you click on the spell, it will
does
tell
it?
you
Tell you.
components.
You'll need verbal, somatic, and a material component, which we kind of gloss over those. But
He's got a phone.
but yes,
sure.
while you are currently pinned, you cannot use your somatic components.
All right. Well, I didn't know that. Awesome. That's sick. I will. Yeah, I will just try and persuade her. Then I'll just
Go ahead. Talk to this woman, this sultry, lustful dog.
Why?
Another word, but I'm not allowed to.
Why would we do this in this cavern when you could come back to my tavern? That didn't
We are
mean
not
for that to
in
rhyme, but it did.
We
So
are
this
not
doubles as
in
a poem.
We are in middle of forest. It is perfect setting.
Right.
We
well,
will not worry of things of romance.
okay. Well, can you not?
She says, you have many hang-ups for male of your species. Do you not mate?
Thaddius?
I'm not into females. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That is okay. I am not into humans.
Then why? What is going on here?
I swear. Okay, let me explain. First, you have birds. Then, you have bees. Then, you have bird bees. Giant killer bird bees.
They make bugbears.
Very well.
No, she'll actually explain it properly. Long story short, she unfolds a tale about the winter wolves and how a long time ago their species were almost hunted to extinction by the humans here. And long ago, one of the ancients who was named a winter wolf by the name of Fenris ended up coming up with an idea to wear the skin of the humans who hunted them so fervently. In order to do so, their species bred with humans, mostly unwilling humans, in order to gain the ability to pass on the genetics so that winter wolves could transform from humanoids to wolves.
Skinwalkers.
They are indeed skinwalkers of a kind. That's what she basically tells you.
Okay. Well, cool. Well then, that's a fun story. Would you like to hear a story of mine too? Do you want to hear a little bit more about me? Perhaps we could sit down, have a cup of tea. I don't actually have any on me. Do you have any tea, perhaps?
Make a persuasion check.
Sounds like a plan. Going to do it at advantage too.
I love this, by the way. I want to point out. I want to point out. I do not wish to have uncomfortable role play. Have this happen. This is just not on the cards. But the interesting thing is that I'm always going to provide an option for the players to be able to resist mechanically as well as through role play. So in this case, Thaddius very clearly is not interested, has conveyed that role play. Now, mechanically, between that and the persuasion check, she thinks again about whether or not you would actually be good breeding stock, as you seem like a bit of a sissy. Which, in its mind is like, you were big, you were brawny, you were stuff, but oh my god, you carry on about your feelings and setting a mood and singing.
Doesn't
and-
matter because he got an 18 in persuasion.
Yes, excellent.
and because
Get
and
lost.
simply by the nature of it, you know what? To be honest, though, she does end up actually kind of like she's still kind of lustful. Because keeping in mind, there's a big difference between love and lust. She is lusting after you, but she actually gets to a point where she is just more interested in listening to you. However, after a short,
Really?
what stories do you tell this wolf? By the way, just as a
Well, let me tell you the fine tale of a good man I once knew. His name was Locke Sandwalker, and he once lived on an island far from here known as Tutaween. It was a strange little island, not many people there, and he grew tired of the chores and things he had to do, and he thought, I'd like something more than this. And exactly. And then suddenly, he was approached by some strange market people. And do you want the 2-hour version of Star Wars retold in fantasy? Because that's what he does. I will not stop.
You realize that very shortly, like her look towards you goes from being lustful to vaguely interested to vaguely bored to prying out whether or not you're hungry to actively assessing which parts of you are softest.
All right.
Has Ray found enough time to get to Thaddius and the sister?
Surely.
Yes, you have absolutely. You and the other Winter Wolf arrive at the same time. As he does so, he's out of breath, and you see that his face is kind of like half wolfish, and he says, "Get away from my sister!" He says, "Brother, it is not what it looks like. This man is poor breeding stock."
Cool. Well, I don't suppose you could help me up. I've kind of got a broken kneecap, so can't really do much. Good sir.
As you sort of, as you sort of go to stand up, you definitely have a broken knee. Ray, you arrive, and you can see this obviously unfolding.
Ray's just gonna float over to Thaddius and again go solid and kind of do the like underarm thing to help him up and cure wounds at the same time, just to sort of
thank you.
Give him
Am
a
I
little
still
bit
bound,
of.
so I can't do spells, yeah?
Yeah, no. You're not bound anymore, so you can do spells if you want.
Cool.
It's not a lot, but it's all right.
That'll do.
And Ray will turn to the brother and say, "Get your filthy face out of here now. Take your sister."
They look at each other and they look at you. Both of you. They look like they're not going away. It looks like they're encroaching upon the two of you.
Beautiful. Well, I'm going to leave if that's okay. So thank you very much. Good to see you. I'm out of here.
By the way, your
Let's go,
balding
Ray.
alpha's being chased by the orc, so unless you want him dead, I'd suggest getting the F out of here right now.
You can make an intimidate check.
I will bardically inspire that if I somehow can.
At a billion
You may have-
advantages. Bardic inspiration.
So you've got the Bardic Inspiration if you want to throw that in there as well.
Oh, yes, I do.
Is it D6?
It's a D6, yes. Oh.
Yeah. Your Bardic Inspiration. Oh, no.
Come on, man.
No.
All right. Very close, but no cigar, as you watch them both begin to transform back into their full-blooded wolf forms. As they do so, they open their mouths and once again breathe out this intense cold. I presume you both leave?
Yes, very much so.
Mm.
As fast as I
Very
can
well.
run, I shall do
Fine.
so.
Very well, you do so.
Cool.
Ray is just she's seething though. She's just like tendrils of anger, just like she wants to rip them apart. But
You actually watch
Thaddius is here. Yeah.
as she's getting more angry, you can see like clumps of like this tar-like ink is just falling off the ghost and landing in the water, like kind of Grudge style. As we return to the what do you call it? It's like a little crack in the ground, I guess.
Crevasse.
Crevasse. Thank you. You could see this this Minotaurian creature making its way closer towards you.
You want to go as well, do you? Come on.
As it steps out and in front of the group, Eddie, do we have the Minotaur portrait up?
Show it.
Can we get the Minotaur portrait up, please?
Show it.
I need to see it.
Show it to me.
Oh wow.
Oh.
A Minotaur, or
Oh,
more
that's
should I
lovely.
say, a Mini-taur, standing at about 3 foot tall, with tiny horns, tiny legs, tiny arms, and a tiny axe. Seems to stand at the top of the cliff and says,
It's just a baby.
"Tremble in fear, mortals, for I am the Mini-taur. I am on a quest in search of the Ice Queen of the Iceborne Furrows. Tell us, are you servants of the Ice Queen or her enemy, the Winter Witches?"
Winter what?
Winter Witches!
That's what I thought you said. Settle down, Brick. Settle down. If you wiggle around too much, we're going to get jammed in here further.
Look,
We're not
I've been
allies.
traveling for a long time and it's really cold, okay? This isn't a labyrinth. This is just a really, really, really big, flat place. And my people don't do well here, okay? So I'm going to ask you again. Are you or are you not with the Winter Witches, or are you with the Ice Princess?
I don't even know what those things are.
We're not with either. We was seeking out the
He sort of
the
climbs
cabin.
down the crevice and grabs Brick by the face. He
Kill
says,
you. I will kill you.
"You don't know who the Winter Princess is, or who the Ice Princess is?"
I would let go of my face or you're about to lose your some fingers.
He leans on your head, like almost like it's a wall. And he slides down it and like, she's just the most beautiful woman in the whole world.
And bite him.
He's trying to, you're biting on the steel armor, like, not like those ugly Winter Witches. God, ugh, yuck.
I'm not familiar with them. Honestly, we can't be allied with someone we don't even know who they are.
He stands back up. Well, then what are you doing here?
Well, currently I'm stuck in a crevasse.
Why are you doing that?
Oh, I just felt like it when I got up this morning. What do you think I'm doing? I fell down here.
Okay, no need to get touchy. All right,
Okay.
well,
Getting
Good luck
enough of
with
that
all
from
that.
him, trying to point at Brick, but I can't move my arm properly.
all right, well, good luck. He tries to-
I'm sorry. I'm a little testy at the moment. Do you happen to have a rope or some way of getting us out of here?
No, it's fine, Manfred. I'm almost out. Don't worry.
He slips down another 2 feet.
Yep, all part of the plan. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, of course, I can help you. Here, grab onto this. And he
Trying to wrestle my arm. Oh, it looks like crab in my arm doing that.
puts it in your mouth. All right, he goes over to Brick and tries to feed you another bit of rope.
I try to bite his fingers.
He slaps you. Stop it.
It felt nothing, pansy.
He takes some snow and puts it up your nose, like just one up each nostril.
You are going to regret when I am out of this. I'm going to be a Mini-taur. You're going to be a dead tour.
Brick, just try and walk up the side. You press against if we press against each other and then actually like trying to walk up this crevasse, this is going to get us out of here.
Oh, happy to. Been waiting to do that the whole time. Been waiting to do that the whole time, Manfred.
He puts the rope in your mouth.
This will just help.
You watch as he then like straps like this U-bend shaped harness over his shoulders, and he says, "All right, on the count of 3, okay? 1,
3,
2," and he starts climbing. As he does so, Thaddius and Ray, the two of you, are looking around for Brick and Manfred and seem to have no sight of them. All of a sudden, you see this tiny little Mini-taur that seems to be pulling on some rope. You watch as it sort of climbs up, and you hear some straining noises. This as it's like pulling and straining and thrusting. And you watch as he gets to the surface and then immediately sinks into the snow. And you can't see him anymore. It's like
the cat videos in the deep snow. Like,
yeah,
gone.
But we can't see Manfred or Brick either, can we?
No.
All right, we're high up.
That's on, I suppose.
Spit out the rope and is like trying to grip on. Is like at this point here, I can. Is it still sort of the crevasse is still impinging on us?
Eddie. Good job.
Is
Amazing.
the crevasse still sort of impinging on our movement, or are we able to sort of move a little more freely?
I need both of you to make athletics checks as you attempt to.
Oh, good.
God. I rage.
Oh, good. I'm. I've got an advantage there, don't I? I do.
No, I'll get you out, bud.
You
Don't
do
worry.
have an advantage.
I'll get you out. Don't you even. 25.
Fine, I won't then.
All right,
Athletics.
You crack open the crevice.
Never
Both
in
of you do. And
Never in doubt.
And begin to pull yourselves out and onto the snow. Ray,
There's like collapse into it.
Ray and Thaddius, you see the two of them crawling out.
Where's that dumb cow? Where's that dumb wolf?
You see
Seems
these
about right.
two tiny horns like.
I'm sorry. I'm sort of pulling myself up and trying to actually get my head above the snow, but little one, where are you?
I'm over here.
Oh God! You sort of trudge my way over and like looking down at the furrow that they're creating in the snow. Is like, thank you for the help. Do you need a little help yourself? Just like getting above.
No. This is fine. You actually watch. He's actually almost made a tiny labyrinth.
Oh, well.
This is better. This is better. Oh, you know what? The people back at the castle aren't going to believe this at all. God, it's so empty and so wide. I miss my corridors.
Which castle is that?
You see this head? Castle of Vladislav. What
Oh
other
my
castle?
God! Finally,
What?
we're trying to get up there.
Well, this is pretty far away.
Well, yeah, we clearly didn't find the right way in. Obviously, this is not the basement entrance.
Oh, are you looking for jobs?
No. We're
Then why would a group of monsters be looking to get into Castle Vladislav? You're not heroes. I mean, maybe that guy is, he says, pointing over at Thaddius. Are you helping the humans now? I can see why you got stuck in a crevice.
No, we're looking for information from the Countess.
Yeah, all right.
She's apparently quite wise in the ways of like curses and such.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. She is one of the wisest people of this land, but ooh, does she have a temper? Well, I mean, good luck to you on your adventure, I guess. Well, I mean,
might you help us find our way inside at least?
Well, I could, but I need to find the Ice Princess. Well, I guess if I need to find the Ice Princess, I need to have something that a knight would have. That way, when I find her, I could be like a hero.
Let's backtrack slightly. Who is the Ice Princess?
Oh, The Ice Princess is the most beautiful woman. She's
That part we got. Who is she?
Well, she's an ice nymph that skates along the surfaces of the frozen lakes here in the Iceborne Furrows.
Okay. And okay, where do we have any sense at all at where the ice would be, apart from like all around us?
Yeah. All
right. Specifically a skating area rather than like 3.5 feet of snow.
You guys can make a history check if you guys like.
Oh yes, I would like to.
I'm very eager on getting out of this place.
Ray,
Yes, me
showing me
too.
up with just the raw roll a bit of.
All right. Ray, you and Manfred both know the story of the Ice Princess. It is a children's tale used to kind of discourage children from going into the snow and to the ice, saying that the ice princess will lure you away with her great beauty and you will never return again from the Iceborne Furrows. It is a work of fiction. In fact, the author is quite a well-renowned and respected halfling from Altridge, and you know this for a fact. It's very common knowledge. Someone has obviously played a horrible practical joke on this guy, telling him to wander around literally the frigid wastelands, probably to die, in search of something that's not real.
Poor little tyke. I don't want to break his little heart. He's got his mind set on this right now.
Let him
Breaks
go
like
after it.
Who told you of the Ice Princess?
Well, the Winter Wolves did. They said that they see the princess every time they go out on patrol. And castle-dwelling bumpkins like us, we'd never get to see something so beautiful. Well, I wanted to show them. I wanted to show them all that I could do it. That I could go and see her myself, and I could tell her that I'm just as good and just as brave and just as strong as any of those stinky winter wolves.
They
A bit
are
of life
stinky.
advice, toddler. The wolves are dicks. Don't do things to impress dicks.
I'm 75 years old.
Okay, you look tiny.
You look grotesquely large.
Yes, I am.
Yuck.
Ditto.
He sort of smiles a little.
But look, just here's the thing. The wolves are the worst. Literally the absolute worst.
Oh, yeah. Do you know
Yeah,
they
that's
poop
it.
and just leave it? They just walk away?
They would. Yeah,
Disgusting.
well, the wolves are the worst, and that's really all I want to say. I hate those wolves. And the fact that you're doing stuff to impress them, come on.
I'm not doing it to impress them. I'm doing it because I want to meet the princess so that I can tell her that the wolves are the worst and that she could say that the Minotaurs are the best.
Look, let me make this clear. I speak from experience. For someone of your height and your, strength, you're not going to accomplish much unless you get bigger and stronger. So I'd give up.
Oof.
Now you're in our way. Our friend's been hurt and we've got to get to that stupid castle. So help us or get lost.
Well, you see sort of like his lip starts to tremble.
Well, I didn't mean to. Oh my gosh.
He like sits down in the snow and he disappears again.
Oh my gosh.
Don't be such a wolf brick.
I'm not.
Oh, damn.
Brick, look, I'm walking off.
Brick walks off.
I kick the
Nick
snow and
walks
I
off.
walk off. Brick's not having a good time.
As you do so, Manfred, you are very smart and wise and
I
well
fall back in
rounded.
the hole.
You remember something that that you were told by, if you cast your minds back, the head of HR, the Knoll, otherwise known as Kurg, told you that any expeditions. Actually, you know what, I'll do it in Kirk's voice. So,
Yes, please.
all right. Now, I'm only going to explain this once because every time I have to tell you exactly how you need to perform your duties, you always come back in here and say that I haven't told you. But I'm going to tell you again. All right. Anytime you need to go on an excursion outside of the dungeon, just like with all other 6 great dungeons of Olestria, you need to make sure you check in with HR so that they can give you a proper permit pass. The proper permit pass will also come with a heartstone, so you can get back if you ever get trapped by the humans. All right? So let me go through this again. If you get trapped by the humans, what do? Brick? Don't make me angry now, Brick. I've asked you once, I've asked you a million times. What do you do if you get trapped by humans?
You stone the heart.
No!
Oh.
You break the stone, and you and anyone who's touching you will be teleported. So
Yeah, that's
make
what I
sure
meant.
you're not touching anyone. Don't grab someone, punch them into the face, and beat them to death with this stone.
To be fair, that only happened 4 times.
Look, I don't care. I just don't want it to happen a 5th time. Stickyfingers, how many times have I told you? You need to keep an eye on this one. All right?
Bring him back now. Not
Do
like
it.
this.
Do it, please.
Oh, okay.
No.
I left it wide open.
You have to wait. You have to wait.
All right. Back, Manfred. That was the flashback of the meeting with Kirk that you had. Same with Ray, actually, with the history check from before. You have a flashback of that moment.
So, little one, you're what level of the castle you normally reside?
I'm one of the entry guardians.
We're 2 peas in a pod.
What's a pea?
Oh, think snow peas then.
Wolves, Snow Pea. You like their
Well
names.
done.
So you're ranging a bit far out. I'm assuming you're going to need to get home in a hurry soon.
I don't know. I think I might just sit in the snow for a little while.
I'm going to sit down next to him and sort of put a and sit down in the snow, put a wing around him, and sort of comfort him in his time of sadness and sulking because he's a petulant little child who's 75 years old. But wing around him, but at the same time, just like
I can understand. Like we've been out of our space for some time as well, and eventually you just sort of pine to get back home in a hurry. You don't suppose you have a way of doing such?
I do.
I'm gonna insight check to see if he sort of looks in a particular spot for the stone.
Oh, just by actually saying that you've done that, you do notice that he seems to look at his axe.
The actual axe.
Mm.
You want me to roll something to see if I can spot if there's a stone somewhere in it or attached to it?
Hey, please make an investigation roll.
Oh, thank you for saying that one. I'm actually good at that one.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever...
Oh, not bad.
All right.
Thank Lord.
Set into the blade is an open slot where you can actually see that there is indeed a stone that has been wedged in. It looks to be a Nordic runestone with a symbol that looks kind of almost like a backwards B, but more angular, more sharp.
B sharp?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
It was good.
Ray will look at Manfred sitting down.
And I'm just sort of just like,
Friends, come in. Let's. While the little guy is sort of dealing with the trauma of finding out that his confidants are dicks, let's gather around and give him share some of our warmth with him and him with ours. Come on in. Let's just sit in a circle, like arms around each other. Let's get warm. And I was like giving them the eyeball, like, do this, please do this.
Right.
How far has Brick walked away?
Like 30 feet, like not far. Just
You realize you get 30 feet and just stop. You realize I have no idea where I'm going. Everything
No,
looks white.
I don't care. He just needed a moment by himself.
How was it?
Yeah, it was good. Thanks.
All right. So yeah, Ray, you could see Brick not too far away.
That's literally what Ray's doing, and she's gonna kick the snow and she's like, I hate diplomacy, and she's gonna walk off to go and get Brick and kind of nod at Manfred, like, fine, yep, okay, cool.
And while she's doing that, I'm just like,
Yeah.
going over. It's like, oh, it's tough to hear that like something you believed in so deeply is actually not true. The story of the Ice Princess was just a fairy tale written by was it gnome? Was it halfling?
Halfling.
Halfling. Written by some stupid warm weather halfling down near the coast. Is it, you know, they don't know hardships. They don't know how to write proper stories. It's just it's feel goody crap. But it's good to believe in those things sometimes and just feel good for a moment. Can I stop stalling?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Thaddius and Brick to do something.
I'm tending to my wounds. I'm still
And I'm like,
If
get
Ray's
get
come
in
over,
on this love
if
circle.
Ray's come over and got me, then I'd be back unless she said Tabatha set it up as if she was going to say something, but I can
I just wanted Manfred to stall.
No, he did,
Yeah.
and then Manfred started going.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Ray will just very awkwardly just sort of put her hand on Brick and just be like, I'm sorry I called you a wolf. You're not a wolf, Brick.
No, I'm an orc.
I know, but like I thought wolf could be like a cool insult, but it was just
Not yet,
I
got
hate
me.
them so much.
No, that's fine. I'm not too fond. Yeah, let's keep going. Not much else. I mean, you know, you got nothing to apologize for.
I'm just so angry, Brick. I hate this whole damn thing.
Oh, yeah, I can relate.
And I just need to just find something and kill it, you know?
Oh, that sounds yeah. I'm very happy to help with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you guys coming soon?
Oh yeah, there's like a thing in the axe. We've got to wait into the castle.
Okay. I'm gonna hug Ray if she lets me.
Yeah, 100%.
I just need a
Yeah.
hug.
Yeah, Ray's gonna hug back very uncharacteristically compassionate.
Yeah.
Are you corporeal? Is it like an inside hug, or is it like a
No, definitely
hug?
corporeal. Yeah,
Nice.
corporeal hug. It's been a shitty day.
Nah.
Mm.
All
My
right.
go-to is usually hitting things, but that's all right every now and then. All right, enough of that. Yep.
Let's go smash some stuff.
Oh,
Thaddius,
Badly.
Thaddius, what are you doing? Or where are you? I know you
I
said
think
you
I'm
were-
just kind of casting cure wounds on my knee. I'm just kind of just kind of sitting with it, just making sure it's okay. Because I think it was pretty good, pretty big wound on my knee there. So I'm just making
Oh,
sure
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
okay. It's
definitely
trying to snag a
bruised.
walk and stuff. Yeah, right.
Yeah, definitely bruised.
Thaddeus,
All right.
sit down next to us while you rest your knee for a bit.
All right, you guys gather around, heading gather around the Mini-taur, and sort of looks around. He seems kind of awkward at the fact that you guys are uncomfortably close, especially Manfred.
Well, yeah, but I'm just trying to comfort him. I'm trying to be nice. It's hard for me. Let me have this. Everyone else there now and all gathered in?
Yeah.
Right, let's. And I'm just I'm making sure I've got like an arm around Thaddius, who's on my left. I've got the arm around the Mini-taur to my right, and sort of like, come on, and like signaling people in to sort of like get it. It's like doing.
You know, strictly speaking, you don't need the Minotaur, right?
I know, but once we get in there, I think it's going to be, yeah.
Now take him home.
I'm a dick, but not that much of a dick. But But once everyone's sort of gathered in, I'm hoping everyone's sort of actually sort of, got an arm around or some sort of contact between each other.
Well, Brick and Ray have probably used the stones before. So
I think I've gotten lost once or twice, maybe outside the dungeon. So yeah.
As like,
All right.
and yeah, sort of arm around it and just sort of like looking Brick directly in the eye is like, Brick, it's time to crack the stone. I don't know a better
Got
code
it.
for it.
And I fart.
Oh my god.
Farts.
I thought we were on the same page.
Not even the same book.
Well, yeah, I'll get the stone and I'll.
Like, smash, because I know I can't hit the side
Or
of
with
the barn,
one hand, because I'll have my hand on Manfred.
Yeah.
All right. As you do so, the world around you begins to swirl and change. As you find yourself cast into a silty blanket of snow, all of a sudden the air around you becomes incredibly thin, and you find yourself struggling to breathe for, pretty much immediately. As this happens, the ice in the air has become so cold and so laden that breathing in almost feels as though you are breathing in shards of glass. And you see behind you a sheer and open cliffside as you find yourself atop the crown of the world. The frozen tundras that stretch out before you cover so much of the landscape that you can almost see clearly to the oceans beyond, and the misty coasts lined with various ships and lights from dimming towns. You can see to the east, almost like a series of quills that blow like hairs of a great beast. The razorbark forest to the west stretches out over the landscape. And even to the south, you can see the beautiful verdant landscapes of the Vildraven Vale, the Mockingbear Plains, and beyond. It is a spectacular sight here. From behind you, a voice.
I see you have made it this far.
Behind you, in a large cavern, wounded and lying in a large puddle of blood, you see the Winter Wolf.
yeah.
Doubt us for a moment.
He snarls at you, but seems tired and weary.
We have no quarrel with you. We just need to meet with your mistress.
There is nothing I can do to stop you.
That's all we ask.
You notice that one of the spear wounds that Brick delivered struck a weak and vulnerable spot along his flank. It's still bleeding quite heavily, and that is the source of much of the blood that seems to be pooling around this area.
Ray, Thaddius, anyone with... we can't let this just bleed out.
Damn straight we can.
I don't think that'll...
Save your pity, old man. I am not some petulant pup that needs to be looked after by the likes of you and your kin. Just do what you've come here to do. And if you feel too sappy and sentimental, then I am more than capable of standing for my own death.
He rises.
If that's the case, I will let Brick take the charge. Here's your quarry.
That's what he wants.
All yours.
Yeah. Well, if that's what he wants, I'll walk up to him.
Make it quick and clean then.
All right. You may do so. As you step
Wait.
forward, I would like
Yep.
for both of you to make dexterity checks just to see who gets to attack first as he lunges at you at the same time. So Brick and the Winter Wolf.
Check or save? Sorry.
Check.
Easy. 20. That's pretty good. It's probably him. Yeah, one less.
It is so close.
Oh damn!
A worthy opponent.
All right. As he does so, he breathes.
Oof.
I'm unconscious.
And does 27 Brick. Hold on, I did that incorrectly. My apologies.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll do it. Okay, it's actually half of that. My apologies. I was supposed to have wounded him, but it rolled the full thing. Plus, it rolled like a god.
Yeah.
So
I was
actually.
I was 16 wounded already. So
So that would actually be 14. Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Ooh.
Oof. Still.
Yeah, I'll
All right.
hold it. No. Me?
Yes, as you. So basically, this ice just basically hits you flat on. This ice shard just basically just collides with your form. As you do so, how do you strike?
I'll think about Thaddius getting hurt and Manfred and Ray saying like the need to kill something, and I will tense my hand around my axe in rage of everything that's going on. Not rage at him, but rage at the situation. I will look up and I will try and go for his neck.
All right, make your attack as you swing.
I will reckless.
Ooh, very nice.
Because I want to end this hopefully quickly. $18.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Plus 2 because he's bleeding.
Yep.
Yeah.
And with one fell swoop, your axe cleaves his neck.
Ooh.
And he falls to the ground.
I'll just look at like the ice all over my body and the tooth marks he's left in my side, and I'll like put my hands over my axe and just give him a moment. All right, well.
That was a moment. Did you miss it?
That was a moment.
What do you wanted?
Okay. As you begin to make your way in, another voice pierces the darkness.
Oh, come on.
I don't suppose you're going to use much of that, are you?
Axe? Oh.
Stepping out, you can see what looks to be a rather interesting looking individual. Eddie, can we get the this individual up? His name is Lennon. As you see this pale-skinned individual with black hair that seems to have dark fitted leather hide clothes and a winter jacket sort of wrapped around his neck. He looks over at the Winter Wolf and begins to approach slowly. He says, "The blood of the Winter Wolf is quite good at staving off frostbite."
I mean,
Thaddius, you recognize this individual.
Jeff, good to see you. Yes, I believe you.
This is Lennon. He is one of Nathaniel's party members. He was the rogue when they were traveling the world. I feel like that's just been played, Eddie. Anyway, sorry. I got a plot twist note for the plot twist just then. We're gonna end. We're gonna end, Jasmine. Jasmine, you know what? Thank you so much for the donation. That is gonna be the first thing I do next week. I guarantee you. But yes, you see this individual who shows up. It is, of course, none other than Lennon, well, basically, yeah, former party member of the Valiance, the Valiance family. So there you go. Plus, we have advantage from everyone. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Okay, hold on.
Everyone, that's
Thank you.
and the DM.
And we got a boss monster.
What?
Okay. Hold up. We actually do have a an NPC for this one.
About 5 things are about to happen.
Yeah, about 5. Okay, so here's the way it goes. So, firstly, this guy shows up. He announces himself, introduces himself. Thaddius, what is your reaction to this?
I know you. What are you doing here? You're a friend of my brother's, weren't you?
He seems to pull out a small handkerchief and cough into it, leaving a small trail of blood.
You're the one with the coronavirus too, I remember.
He says, yes, I did for a short time spend my time in the presence of your brother. How is he since last we spoke?
You know, cold, a bit pale. He's good. Yeah.
You watch as this individual suddenly begins to transform to stone. From head to toe, his body takes on a rocky exterior.
Oh.
You hear from nearby a slithering, scaly sound as from just above the cavern just above you in the cavern, this 6-legged reptile with glazed eyes like mirrors crawls down. It looks in your direction. And in that fleeting moment, you heard Lennon whisper a single word as his mouth turns to stone. Basilisk.